Hi, my name is Mrs. Neubauer, and I would like to talk to you about a story that is just the cutest story ever. It's called The Talented Clementine. Now, there's a few books about Clementine, and she's always getting herself into trouble, and she's got a really neat family. But this one here is called The Talented Clementine by Sarah Pennypacker. The illustrator is Maria Frazee, and I just would like to tell you a little bit about it. So, when it comes to tackling third grade, Clementine is at the top of her game. Okay, so maybe not all the time. After her teacher announced that the third and fourth graders will be putting on a talent show, Clementine panics. She doesn't sing or dance or play an instrument. She can't even hop with finesse. And as if she didn't feel bad enough, her perfect best friend, Margaret, has so many talents. She has to alphabetize them to keep them straight. As the night of the big talent palooza draws close, Clementine is desperate for an act, only one act. But the unexpected talent she demonstrates at the show surprises everyone, most of all herself. So I'm not going to tell you about the whole story because I think you need to get on that adventure all by yourself. But anyway, so I'd like to just read a little section of the book that let's see here. Okay, so first I'd like to share with you what Miss Clementine looks like. She's on the stage. She's ready to do something, but I'm not going to tell you what. But let me read just a little bit about it. Okay, hold on. Okay. When I walked into the auditorium, I saw Margaret's teacher and Miss Rice sitting at the side of the stage on a tall director's chairs. I tried to hide, but Margaret's teacher saw me. She looked down at her clipboard and frowned. Then she yelled so loud all the kids at the auditorium stopped what they were doing to listen. Clementine, I don't seem to have you listed here. No matter, we'll fit you in. What's your act? I went over there and whispered in her ear that I didn't have one. I hope the kids watching thought I was saying I couldn't choose one because I had too many talents. What do you mean you don't have one? Margaret's teacher yelled even though I was right there. Okay, fine. Maybe she didn't yell it, but all the kids were listening so hard they heard anyways. Hey, Clementine, one of the fourth graders called out, your face looks like it's burning up. Maybe that could be your act. About 1,000,000 kids laughed, even though he was N-O-T, not funny. But he was right. When I get embarrassed, my face gets red and hot. So I didn't yell anything back to him. I just stood there with my red, hot face hanging down. Mrs. Rice called me over. Come sit beside me, Clementine. You can keep me company during the rehearsal. So I had to sit in between Mrs. Rice and Margaret's teacher right there at the side of the stage where all the kids could see me. And now that I had no talent, the first act was called A Dozen Doozy Cartwheelers. 12 kids lined up, 6 on each side of the stage. Wait, I yelled. I ran into the gym and dragged out Tumbling Mance back into the auditorium. Okay, I'm going to stop right there because it's going to get exciting. So I would suggest you go grab that book up and read about it yourself so you know what happens to Clementine. And I will have to give you a little secret. It's going to be pretty exciting at the end for her. She has a whole different outlook. Now, this is called a realistic fiction. And this means that it can happen to you or someone that you know, so you can relate to it. So anyways, I would love you just check it out and see what you think about the talented Clementine. Thank you again for giving me the time of day.